Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of SBB Live. We are excited today to bring on Mr. Rich Chechilo. Everywhere he goes, he's just a Chechilo with Comfort Keepers and Quality Medical. How are you this morning, Rich?
Well, I'm great right up until the point where you took my line. I mean, it's like, how can I, like, it's not fair. I don't have anything to say after that.
Oh, I'm sure that that's not the case, Rich. You always have something to
say. You know me so well, Amanda.
So we are excited to hear about what you have collaborated with in the community. This event that we're going to be talking about today, the Stuff the Bus event, has gotten some really countywide traction. So tell me about your new media sponsor, other than Seniors Blue Book, of course.
And advertise.
That's my boy. All right, tell us all about the event.
Yeah, absolutely. So like our focus for third quarter at Comfort Keepers and Quality Medical Services was giving back to the community. It started with our Dog Days of Summer event that we had at Brookdale, North Naples, raising awareness for the Collier County Domestic Animal Services. And then what it has led to is, you know, let me give you a backstory first. I was a Lee County School District teacher for about 11 years. I taught at Title I schools, which are a majority of the students are lower income and don't have, a lot of them don't have the bare necessities. So I spent my career teaching math to really, underprivileged kids, from kids who grew up in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres, Cape Coral. I taught all over, who don't have the bare necessities. The only hot meals they get were at school. The only time that they have an air conditioner is at school, or, the stories you hear are absolutely heartbreaking. When I transitioned out of teaching, it made me feel good to be able to go into another industry that helps people at a different stage in their life. But, I always will always have a soft spot for the students in the Lee County School District. So one of the things that I wanted to do was find a way that we can give back to those families and do an event that will strictly benefit those low-income families. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing two events, one in Lee, one in Collier. The first one is going to be in Collier County, and it's going to be Saturday, August 7th from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And it's going to be at the Target Shopping Center right at the corner of Airport and Pine Ridge in Naples. Where Brookdale, North Naples, shout out to Patty Nickel and Kathy Kirby over there, have decided to come on and help us out. And Vitas, big shout out to Deanna and Tyler over at Vitas. They have joined the crew as well. Jacob Wingy, who's the newest member of Comfort Keepers, covers Collier County, has done a lot of the orchestrating with that. I believe the East Kiwanis Club is involved as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to have literally in Naples on that day a school bus. And we are going to try to stuff the school bus full of anything school supplies, backpacks, pencils, papers, glue, lunch boxes, thermoses, anything. These kids have nothing. They really, really need this. And what we're going to do is we're going to give the first 50 people that come and donate some school supplies, and it could be anything. We're going to give them a $10 gift card right back to Target to go in there.
I was going to remind you to tell everyone what an incentive to come in and spend your money, because you're going to get it right back. So the floodgates will be open when you get that event started, right, Rich?
Oh, absolutely. And the other beautiful thing about that is that weekend is tax-free weekend, because August 10th, which is that Tuesday, is the first day of school. So they always do. So you can get more bang for your buck on that day too. So, normally your supplies will go a lot longer. You can get even more at the discounted rate. On Sunday, then, what we're going to do is we're basically doing the same thing. We're doing the Stuff the Bus event in Lee County in Fort Myers. It's going to be in the parking lot of Glory Days, which is right by the big super Target at the corner of Daniels and 41 in Fort Myers. Glory Days was gracious enough to have us, to let us be in the parking lot. And it's a good thing too, because if from their parking lot, you can actually see the bus. Now, I kind of took more of a lead on the Lee County School District because, I was a former teacher there, was able to get in touch with the people that we needed to. And the Lee County School District is, just overcome with joy that we are doing this event. They are going to supply an actual Lee County School District bus. By the way, they are hiring bus drivers. If you know anybody who wants to be a bus driver, that is something they wanted me to tell everybody. But they're going to supply the bus. In it with us is shout out to Dina Colenzo from Mobile Physicians Group. Yeah, she's one of our sponsors. Who else is helping us out? Glory Days, obviously, is one of our sponsors. And somebody who was so touched by this story is, you know, we did press releases, and we kind of put press releases out to spread the word. And Wink immediately within the hour called back, and you know, Christina over at Wink Radio was asked. She goes, you know, what can we do to help? So they're basically going to be airing a commercial for the event the week leading up to it. You know, we're still waiting to hear back from Wink TV, but we're pretty confident that we're going to get some TV coverage on this as well. You know, Wink, fantastic, really likes to support their community. You know, so we're really thrilled to be able to, you know, have seniors helping out students. It's, you know, it's kind of nice. Some of the senior living facilities in the area are going to be doing events leading up to it where they're going to actually have their seniors stuffing backpacks, and you know, and you know, it's great because our community, we're known for our seniors,
Yeah.
but you also have to understand the other half of that is all, you know, families with little kids and everything. And those are their grandmas and their grandpas and their senior living facilities. So, you know, it's really nice to see one generation helping out another generation.
Exactly. And if people want to get involved in this cause, tell us what we need to do, Rich.
Absolutely. You can, you know, we have various locations where you can drop school supplies, but feel free to drop school supplies off at Comfort Keepers. Our office is located in Fort Myers. It's 12480 Brantley Commons Court. Right, Brantley is right by the Val Ward Cadillac on 41. Right in between 41 and Summerlin. So you guys can, we're going to be taking donations right up until about August 6th, that Friday. So, you know, anything helps.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Rich. What a fantastic idea that you, Comfort Keepers and Quality Medical, giving back to the community is obviously very important. I know this is a personal mission for you, being a former school teacher. So I empower you to rock it, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. And, you know, I also want to give a shout out to my GM, Don Pudlin. You know, our owners, Tom and Kim Dean, you know, they were so on board with this. And, you know, leadership starts at the top, you know, and they do a great job of getting behind a lot of stuff that we put out there in public. And there's also a lot of stuff that we don't publicize that they do to help, you know, local nonprofits in our community. So, you know, we're really blessed to be able to work for people, you know, for a group of people that want to give back to the community as much as they do.
Very philanthropic group of people, and also treat their employees extremely well.
Yes, and can't forget those caregivers too, right? 239-590-8999 for all your private duty home care needs. Remember, we have no minimums. We help the vets, and we take long-term care insurance.
Perfect. Thanks, Rich. Have a great day.